Alright, well, welcome back to the stream. We're firing up a shorter stream for tonight. This is the public test branch Call to Arms, and we are testing out the new features of the Call to Arms update that's still in public test branch. One thing I noticed right here, the bear armor made the correction of having the fist weapon, have something on your feet that you actually can attack with, but this one doesn't. So it's a small thing, but just something I noticed. So we're going to try out some magic stuff today. And again, it's going to be a shorter stream because I got to take care of tomorrow, but still. Saw a couple of videos talking about magic in regards to the new trinkets, and that is something that I have not tested. Why am I hearing... $140. Maybe that was just the sword. This thing is ungodly. But I still gotta spawn in everything. And... I should put a bunch of this stuff away. Also gonna swap out the accessories that I have, or the not the accessories, but the, oh, come on. Ooh. Again, I dodged the attack there by getting close to it. It's a little surprising, but Let's sleep. There will be fewer enemies in the morning. And we can fix this inventory situation. Fixing this inventory situation is a pretty common activity in Valheim. Okay, even our storage is not keeping up with our inventory issues. Okay. There could actually be fights taking place in the meadows. I realized. Like, I've beaten enough bosses that the nightly civil war has started. Where everybody from every biome needs to cross-murder each other. Okay, let's drop... I need like another black metal chest. Can't just stick it on top here, right? Chests don't just go on top of chests. No. Okay. Now we can drop off some of our other items that we've tested. Fenris gear is good to just have in general. Just because the movement is really nice. But let's clean things up before I start adding in, items for... Hey, look at that! The black metal chest perfectly matches your own inventory size. All right, we'll hold on to the ask set just so we have a reasonable armor alternative. And then, sure, this is fine, I guess. Um, Ashen Cape, also another one of those. Sure, why not? I need to spawn food. I didn't really get a ton of testing done with the Skull Splitter, did I? What's the block armor? 64. See, that's a problem. That just isn't a lot. Block armor is 126. I feel like that's going to make a big difference. I'm not going to be able to block with... Alright, but let's summon in Seeker Aspic and Marinated. So, F5 spawn... 10? Really? Did I not? Okay. Okay. Get ourselves some food, and now we need all of the staves. Charred. Okay, there's a lot of staff stuff. Charred underscore mage staff underscore fire. This could be bad. I don't want that. No, I think that's a command that will spawn in. Oh God, just look it up. I think it's going to spawn in one of the summoners or the mages, the charred mages, charred warlocks. And I don't want to do that. That's bad news. Let's go to weapons. We can get to the magic weapons here. Oh, bombs. I wonder if that's been expanded. Nope, has not yet been expanded. The bombs and the wiki has not been yet expanded to include has not been expanded to include the new bombs that we're going to be trying out now. The blob bombs. Going to spawn some of that stuff into. I wanted to kind of find the bog witch. I was hoping that, you know, flying down to the Ashlands would reveal the bog witch somewhere along the way, which it didn't, right? Just quickly zoom out. We got Yag. No, it did not. Okay. Staff fireball. Okay, so just all right. Staff fireball. Staff shards. Okay. Sure. Staff ice shards. Okay, I didn't see that. Lightning? technically you can't have a level 4, but whatever. I think the Dunder's not gonna break the game. Staff, green roots. That one is really good, so I will make sure not to cheat it. Staff cluster bomb. You can't upgrade it to 4, but it would certainly not cost too much to do. And then blood magic. Staff shield probably. Yep. Two more. Staff skeleton. Okay, I guess maybe it's fire troll? Staffed fire troll? Staff red troll, okay. Sure, a level 4. It's really just for the endurance. It's so dumb. Okay. And now, you know what? Let's just spawn a bunch of the bombs. I mean, we'll go over real quick what you need to make the bombs. So let's go to Blob bombs. This is on the wiki now, but since we're going to skip the steps, we didn't find the witch, so let's just make the bombs in service of having a quicker... Oh, you know what? We're just going to have to hope that Blob bomb is a thing. Let's do bomb. Bomb bile. Bomb blob underscore frost 50? Okay. That also, if they break, that could be pretty bad. Bob underscore lava 50. I hope it's a stack of 50 item. Oh yeah, it's bomb first. No, we got frost, we got lava. Poison? Okay. Tar, I suppose. And they are stored in 50s. Nice, I guessed correctly. Now we can equip. Now we can repair the Galder table. All right, let's stand on our table of comfort. Hey, look at the recently pocketed bomb, which I would definitely never regret, you know, using any of those. I'm sure that they're completely safe, completely safe. All right, so we're gonna try out some different combos here. How do I want to do this? Alright, we're gonna put this food away. This is the normal person food. Normal person food goes away. Having tried out the Flame Metal set, I don't really like it. It's pretty bad. But I'm not used to that playstyle, and but then again, I mean, what is the point of? It doesn't really protect you that well against Valkyries, right? The Valkyries ripped me up. Now, arguably, that's the hardest enemy in the game so far, the hardest normal enemy. But still, color me unimpressed. Alright, well that's just organization. How do I want to organize my actual inventory here? Let's get the staves up front. Staff of Embers is up there too. Let's actually use the mouse for a minute. Are there only 4 kinds? I thought there were. Oh, there's 5. Okay, there's 5 right there. Ah! Alright, Staff of Protection can go here. Dead Razor can go here. We'll do... where's my Staff of Embers, and then Staff of Fracturing over here. Sure. Why not? Move my equipped stuff there. Food can go here, plus the feast. And then I want to have my second row be... I can put the battle axe away. And do I want any of this? Let me see what I actually want to test in terms of these. These are still kind of bad. Health regen is kind of terrible. Yeah, let's just test the end tier, because I'm doing end tier gear. Let's test the end tier weapons or trinkets. Are there any of these that are magic related that I don't have? Nope. Nope, that's the clubs one. Yeah. I think those are the correct tiers of the items. Okay. So let's go wreak some havoc. I wonder what I can do with frost bombs. Okay, so that gives you 6. Okay, now that's broken. You can actually just gain... That's a reasonable speed. That is a reasonable speed. I need to summon armor that's mage appropriate. Yeah. Look at all my things filling up at the same time. My stamina, my magic. Yeah, I want to summon the robes of Embla. Armor, mage, legs. It's a berserker stream. Berg is naked again. Okay. I don't need arrows. That's an insult. That's an insult to magic. Magic everywhere. Let's actually organize these. Elite poison, poison, lava, frost, tar. This is undead. This is mountain, probably, maybe. This is undead. I bet you they don't fight each other. And poison. These two are going to be allied. These three are going to get out. Are all four of these allied? I wonder. Are they all undead except for maybe this? Maybe this is also undead. Let's find out. Let's go a little bit away before we start summoning absolute nightmares right next to home base. I kind of just want an open spot. I'm far enough away now, but... Okay, the undead ones are not allied with the poison ones. Demon and undead. And the growths are not allied with the... What? Or did they just attack everybody? Do they just have a different alignment? I would have sworn that those are the same faction. What? Why are you not exploding? Just explode. I don't know how reliable this is. I can't tell. The growth has not been attacked. They are definitely trying to attack me. Yeah, my elemental magic sucks. What is this? Alright, I'm tarred. still have not hit. Okay. This is a bad combination. I don't think I have God mode active. Okay, so all that, this just confirmed that the Growths are the worst enemy in the game. They lived through all of that nightmare. Alright, well, let's try the Troll Staff and see how we can do with, like, an enemy that we can hit with all of our targets with the Ice Staff. Because someone was saying that, I think Spazzy was saying, whoa. Spazzy was saying that, the Jormungandling, what it gains you 100 Eider, then plus 20% magic regen, blood magic, and yeah, elemental magic go up. So let's summon a troll. Okay, it is going up really fast. Of course, my Eider used is... Oh, the Jormungandling, like, totally took effect. Oh, that does seem pretty good. Yeah, that does seem pretty good. Because, again, I'm starting off with Eider 0. Or, my elemental skill is 0. My blood magic is 0. So it's pretty good at filling adrenaline. Let's look at the Staff of Fracturing. Again, Troll Staff is it's just easier than death commands, I guess. Oh, you know what? So it's like every particle that hits is raising my, That seems rather nuts. So essentially infinite Eider? I mean, and this is without stopping to let it regen at all. Oh, I didn't know I equipped the Dunder. I guess we're testing the Dunder now. Doesn't really slow him down that well. I mean, this is slower, but... The problem is I need to not move while I'm loading the shotgun. And then we got the extra 100. Right? Yes, it was just Thunder weirdness. Oh, I thought for a minute there some of the support platforms here had been destroyed. But no. Let's... Hold on. Alright, I have the desire now to go high into the sky and rain down trolls from above. am I far enough away from the troll to not count it? I am! Oh no, I'm not. Does the troll stave count up, or does it count distance? Important questions, right? It apparently does not count up. Or it apparently does count up, because I'm pretty far away, right? Let the Ida regen. Yeah, still getting the message. I don't want to clip out of bounds, but I'm not anywhere close to clipping out of bounds. Do I jump higher if I actually have stamina? I do. Alright, that's confirmed. How far away until we get to... Hey, look. The cloudscape. Wow. I've never been up this high. I've always been freaked out about, like, completely crashing my game or getting into really problematic areas that I can't get back from. Look at that. The world tree. Can you stand on the world tree? I mean, I can't even see the ground now. I feel like I'm still pretty far away, but it looks closer. Is the world tree real? Is it a real thing? I wonder if I can jump higher by holding down the run button. I mean, it looks like I'm within the branches. Seems kind of like a real thing. I mean, as much as any of the trees are like, you know, the leaves aren't the real part, but yeah, it says I'm in Black Forest. That's kind of cool, the light of the ray tracing coming through. Very creepy. I mean, it doesn't matter usually because you're not ever this close. I guess it's maybe my wisp light doing that? Okay, it's definitely getting closer. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm going up just as high by doing this. So am I just at the bottom of the texture? And I'm inside it now? Yeah, I'm inside it. Look at the weird shape. I'm sure it'll make more sense once I come out the other side. But it doesn't appear to be solid. Alright, now we're on top of it. I'm pretty sure this is not solid. Because usually when you're flying, solid things do block you. I mean, we're going into space, right? We should definitely... I should have gotten the queen power. Although I can still, right? Nothing's stopping me. If you can go into it like that, it's gonna be non-solid. That's a good way of testing it. Okay. How far up into the heavens until you actually are into a dungeon? I don't know the no-clip command. I mean, it's cool to be here, but... this does not appear to be a meaningful structure. I like that it's illuminating stuff on the ground that I have no way of possibly seeing. Also, look at my wisp blade. That's kind of a cool effect. Oh, no, you don't jump quite as high. It's time for a snack. It's time for a space snack. I feel like I'm moving pretty slow, but that's because I have no point of reference. Wait, what? Oh, I'm outside. I'm outside of meaning. We are outside of camera reference. There's a good chance the game will crash. Maybe, I don't know. Isn't this a pretty meadows? Am I going to get red or am I above the rain? I appear to be above the rain. Alright, we're in plains now. Yikes. Well, I don't appear to be above the rain in the plains. The rain in the plains is mainly in space. I feel like there's another threshold to break through to. There's definitely some barrier that I'm hitting up against. Again, we are not going to be surprised when the game crashes. I mean, now I can summon trolls, right? Blocked! Blocked? What? Yep, that's bullshit. Alright, mountain. We're just in a vague light. I think that might be the sun. The vague light. Yeah, it's the sun. So if I loaded in, I would not have dev commands on automatically. Ooh, what was that sound? Oh, swamp. Okay. The sound was swamp. And I'm worried that something bad is going to happen. I don't know why. What's possibly worrisome about this? Guess we can go visit the deep north. It'll be a good place to test. Mistlands? Alright. I can't actually get my camera above my character anymore. I can get my character... Okay, so the only reason I'm zooming ahead is because I'm moving so fast that the camera can't really keep up with me. Because I'm like completely... That's kind of interesting. I'm completely zoomed in, but the camera can only move at a certain speed. There's that plains rain. You know, I think I'm going to be using the teleport command. I'm going to be looking that up because I have moved very far. No, I've got free build on, don't I? But I don't have a portal at home. But I could make a portal that connects to, say, deep north. Boy, it looks weird up here. So it's just kind of mountain, yeah. Of course, just like everywhere else in the mountains, it's storming constantly. Still, trolls are blocked. So the thing is, I've gained so much elevation, it's like it would be a shame to... Oh no, I'm not rested? I will soon be unrested. Let's see if all my magic is blocked. Nope. Goodbye. Goodbye. Now we can actually see if the trolls, if the dead razor, if that's limited by like column. Oh look, it's standing on top of me. I've saved one of them. I've saved Ragnhild from the depths of hell. Well, from the ice. Oh my god, it's skeleton inception. Can I continue this? What the actual... Alright, let's go for 4. Alright, this is beyond... This is beyond the limits. I think I can retire now. Let's get the front view. Yep. Yep. Another screenshot. Let's see what happens if I jump. Oh, they're all gonna stack up. Ah, no, they eventually fall off. Okay, this is still amazing. We're gonna take these skeletons with us straight to heaven. All skeletons go to heaven. I have to be getting outside of the okay, game zone no longer matters zone, right? Like, I know I've heard that the dungeons are all like way up in the sky, but I'm not seeing anything, right? There's got to be some kind of firmament. Some kind of firmament to surpass. It's interesting that I lost one skeleton, but 3 skeletons, well, that's a stable thing, obviously. Is there a potion that lets you get rested? Well, there is an armor that lets you have quicker stamina regen, but I don't have it with me. I guess that's a message to remember. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I'm so high. Alright, I can test the skeleton theory, though. Okay, so skeletons are not column-based. Skeletons must be sphere-based. Oh, look, I have to go slow enough for the skeletons to absorb the springiness. Every time I jump, I feel like I'm getting just a little bit closer to getting above the weather. Is it an illusion? It feels like it's thinning. It's definitely an illusion. No, maybe not. Well, it just stopped. That's all it means. Okay, well now I have a stable thing going with the 4 skeletons. If I even try, can I make them fall? No, I mean I can. I'm sure as soon as I move, they would immediately zoom off. Where's the sun? Okay, I actually can see the sun. So maybe I can track my position relative to the sun. This is definitely some weird shit. I mean, it isn't really related to magic. Let's all shield up for space. Interestingly, my shield is not active. The skeletons get a shield, but I don't. Huh. Why is that? I'm like outside of a legal target zone. This kind of reminds me of when I shielded red. Oh, goodbye, guys. Sorry. Game kind of. Oh, look at that. Look at that texture. I'm definitely running up against something. Well, now I don't see it. Yeah. Maybe the texture is more visible when you face the sun? No. That appears to just be a thing. I could try to, like, spawn food above me. Interestingly, it looks like I maybe am over water, and yet the snowstorm was still happening. That is a mildly interesting effect. So I guess the moon will come up over here. I wonder if we're back to where trolls are allowed. Nope, trolls are not allowed. So I'm looking pretty much due south at the sun. Is it midday? It might be midday. I would guess that it's like later than that, but maybe not. So if I look directly south, I'm not quite looking at the sun. So obviously this is the best sundial, right? You just go 10,000 meters into the sky and you're good to go. Just tell what time of day it is. All you got to do is fly all the way up into the sky. So I wonder if this is just like categorically way, way, way far away. I mean, there does seem to be decent evidence that the dungeons in the heavens are located like directly above the area that they are connected to. Maybe you can't move to it through the map, right? Maybe this is kind of like futile. Although there's also no dungeons up here. I don't know why I would expect that. There's no dungeons in the deep north. Maybe they also just don't render at distance. That's a good question, though. Maybe I don't want to be in the deep north. I want to be somewhere where there might be dungeons. Of course, they're going to completely redo how the deep north connects. Once the biome comes out, it'll probably be a similarly isolated type of situation. Yeah, I didn't think about the just not rendering at distance. All right, well, there's not much in Mistlands, but I guess I can look around. No harm there. Oh, you know what I could do? I could do print seeds. Does that not... Is it like slash print seed? There we go. Alright, I'm not near anything. Black Forest would be the best. I think that probably has the most tight density of dungeons. No, I'm not shielded. I don't get the shielded effect. I'm in plains, which just means shallow ocean. Okay, there's not going to be any dungeons up here. Show me Black Forest. There we go. Nothing. Still not near anything. Ah, very small. I mean, as far up as I am, I'm probably nowhere near as far up as I am far out. Because fly is actually super fast, and jumping is not. And I've jumped the whole way. It might be a kind of an enhanced fly jump, but it's still just jump. Biome none? What was that? I think it's just having a hard time tracking me because I'm so ridiculously high up in the sky. Yeah, it didn't have any trouble this time. Alright, let's try Prince Eats here. Still haven't found any, interestingly. Okay. There's a bunch of sunken crypts there. It's clearly just tracking the X and Y coordinates and not the Z coordinates, which makes sense if they are like really high up in the sky, so. Let's go like this way a little bit and do it again. This is actually too complicated to well, one of them is at 40. So the direction I moved worked somewhat, I guess. We'll move more in this direction. Alright, well one of them is 20. Well, now I can't tell. It's still 20? Yeah, Sunken Crypt clone. Seed 853. 853 started off at 158. I don't know. I don't know. This would be a lot easier if I was if I only had one of them to track. All right, so the closest one that I'm at is 793. Ending in 793. None of the rest of them end in 793, so we're just going to look at that. All right, we're going to go what I think is this way. All right, so that's the wrong direction. Let's go back. All right, 11.2, very close. 0.6, I'm right on top of 793. So it's jumping time. I was wrong about the rain not reaching into space. It absolutely does. So every now and then you get something that clips out of bounds in a dungeon, and it'll appear kind of on the ground. which makes me think it fell from the sky. Like while you were in the dungeon, it just fell out of it. But it's a little hard to track. I don't know how long it would take me to fall from here, or I'm assuming any object would fall at the same speed. It feels like it would take a long time. Okay, so I am above the night veil. I'm going to do another print seeds while stamina regenerates, just to see. So we're still 0.6 away from 793, which means there's no weirdness happening. I am going straight up. And I'm sure that I'm like 0.6 away from the entrance. What else could it mean? The center of this? I don't know. Alright, so it turns night. Sky turns... I should have watched the sky. That would have been an interesting effect to observe. I don't know. Set... The other alternative, since this doesn't seem to be working, is to try to find the clipped out of bounds command. Oh, the moon is moving. Look at that. I'm not moving, but the moon is moving. Because I'm staying still. And it's no longer over me. It's like... it's drifting in the sky. Alright, let's check to see if trolls are valid here. Nope. Trolls are not valid. Shields are also still not valid. Did I just drop that one? That's unfortunate. I shouldn't have jumped. This is a good way to level your jump skill. I'm a little unconvinced by the splashing water sound since I'm probably 10 miles away from water. Alright, we gotta look up the teleport command. And we gotta look up, I guess let's just drop, because we can try the no-clip. We can try no-clip. I'm sure it's a simple enough command. Okay, so gonna turn off fly, because it does not seem like I'm making any progress. If I could fly up, that would be great. Alright, so I don't want to move too far. Let's fall to our death. Look at the speed! Whoa! That was it. That was it. We were too high. We were too high. Okay. We found the space dungeon. Oh, I was falling so fast. Oh my god, I fell so fast. Still, found it. I mean, I had to stop and start typing. God, all progress was lost. Look at that weird effect below me. What the heck? Even though I moved a little bit, I was obviously close enough to the dungeon proper that, Let me see if I can spawn omelets close enough to me to... Any of them? Did I get any of them? Oh, no room in inventory. Alright, we got a couple. Couple space omelets. What is my jump skill? I mean, it's helping me. It's an increase in the size of my jump. And a reduction in the stamina use of my jump. And why not? Let's, what is the mead? Jump? Is it just jump? Ratatosk and... No, Ratatosk is running. Lightfoot. What is it called? Mead Lightfoot. Okay. I didn't get any of them. The hitch really scared me there. Let's see if I can angle it up. Does that help? Alright, they all just fell. Maybe if I look down. Why am I not picking up the meads? Apparently meads are less magnetic. Isn't there a way to spawn something being held? There we go. Add a P after to try to pick up the spawned items. Alright, so... I mean, let's just do 10. Alright, there we go. It goes in the inventory. Mead of flight. Okay, see, the tree disappeared. Progress has been made. Technically, the new armor would also help me jump faster, the 40% regeneration. I would need to chuck something for that, though. The new bombs are really a weird choice. Like, they require trophies to make, which I'm torn because it's cool that you have to use trophies for something, but also, if they were items that were any good, which I'm not saying that they are, if they were items that were any good, it'd be really hard to get them in any quantity. Like, stone golem trophies? Are you kidding me? That is some rude stuff. I do find it weird. Let me see how far I am off on print seeds. Alright, we're only 9.9 away from 793. And I saw it while we were falling, so... Like, in theory... Maybe it has a different spawn, like, appearance if you're inside of it? 9.9. Okay, 793. $10.2. So I either went 20 feet or I moved kind of not relevantly to it. That's closer. So if that's 5 feet away, and these 2 points are point here and point here about 10, and this point here is about 5. What's the point that's 10 away from these two and 5 away from this? So if I draw a circle on each of these that's 10, and then one around here that's 5, I mean like this. Triangulation. Did I go too far? No? $5.2. $5.7. $12.2. 2.7. That's pretty good. $2.8. $1.9. I mean, I'm 1.9 feet away. It's gonna show. I mean meters. Sorry. There are no feet. What could I drop? Helmet, bear. Oh, right. Unbjorn. Helmet. Unbjorn bite, Unbjorn claws, Unbjorn ragdoll, Unbjorn swipe left, Unbjorn swipe right, swipe combo. What is the armor called though? What is the armor actually called? I guess I want to look for the Vile Bones set. Nope, it's not. Okay, Berserker Undead. Okay. Chest. 1, 4, and then what was held? Pick. Armor, Berserker, legs. Okay. Whoops. That's not what I want. I didn't spawn the undead one. Wait. I have the legs. I need the chest piece. Oh. Armor, Berserker, undead, legs, 1, 4, P. Jeez. This is my poor man's rested buff. It's kind of like half of bell bottoms. Oh, look at that. I'm seeing something. That is something. Whoa. Whoa. We're in. It seemed like it was a little further up. There it is. There it is. I see the lights. Oh, you can't get away from me now. The walls spawned in, that's why. Alright, I still can't shield myself here. But that's okay. I'm just wet. It's not counting me as being underwater or anything. I hear an undead pile. Well. Whoa, this is cool. Alright, wow. I mean, I could exit it there. Look at this. Okay. Then there's a thing that's clipping out of bounds. What was that? Oh, that was me. Can I shield? Oh, come on. I feel like I should be able to shield in here. Let's eat. These little conjunctions are really interesting. What happens if I turn off no clip here? It should stop me, right? This was the entrance and the exit. So you come in here. Oh! Okay, now I can shield. Interesting. I don't have a pickaxe with me. But I could test, like... Is this just a really small one, or... Can I build in here? Does it count? Oh! What? Excuse me? Oh, maybe you can just place signs. Okay. It's like, what are you talking about? Can't be placed in a dungeon. You can just put down signs. Signs do not require a workbench. Okay. I don't know why, like, I'm bothering. Okay, this is a very small dungeon. I'm a little weirded out by that. I feel like almost any dungeon is bigger than this. Is there a way for me to break that I cannot build in a dungeon? This is so tiny. Can I troll staff? No, it's blocked. Oh, maybe it's blocked for the same reason that troll staff... Yeah, like at certain heights, troll staff is just blocked. Oh, I am hitting some things. Maybe that's tree. Yeah. I'm doing like... That's gonna attack some crab. Oh no, it's not. I thought it went through the floor. I am genuinely confused though as to why this is such a small dungeon. I mean, it could just be this small. Is there any platform there at all? Is there any way to go down when you're flying? I don't know. No, that goes up. Oh. Why? Why is that one in its own little barrier? So I come over here, and it's like we've got way more interesting dungeon. Oh, they're all in their own little barrier. Oh, there's a little circle around it, like it's an elemental alignment circle, so it keeps you from... Oh, they are really close to each other. Huh. It keeps you from feeling the effects of the outside area, of the ambient area, inside of that sphere. So there's like a sphere around each one of these. Look at that. That's the one that I was at. Very unusual that it was so small. I want to drop just like a little, like... If I go far enough away... Oh, and I'm in another bubble. They're like so close to each other. I see. So if I'm outside the bubble, I can see it. I can see the dungeons. Now I'm inside the bubble. Is it a bubble? Actually, that made it look like I was a square. I think that was a corner. Yeah, that's a square. Okay. So they're not spheres, they're squares. You can see the iron kind of just hanging out there. I don't know that I need any more of that potion. This is a more interesting one. They look really cool from the outside. I don't know what I expected them to look like, but it wasn't this. Oh, that's cool. This one like actually circles back on itself. Okay, so that one just was really small. Am I clipping back into bounds? How are you supposed to... This has to be illegitimate. This is pretty interesting. Let me put the staff away. What has the most glow? Dead end, right? Yeah, it even goes outside of the barrier. And this exit is what you see from the inside. Yeah, these little junctions are not areas that you're supposed to be able to get through. It's interesting that I can even see the back of some of these features. This is another one of those... What, like you swim through here, maybe? The swim passages. It's interesting that they made the tops of these so ornate. Like, I want to say needlessly, but maybe there's some underlying structures that they're... This is certainly cooler than I would have expected it to be. Alright, well, this has been really interesting. I think I'll save here, right? Like, we're legitimately just here on the map. Have we found anything? No, we found nothing. I guess next time we get to... I'm going to leave this as a little surprise for myself. That, oh, you know what? I can get rested. That's a fitting way to end the adventure. Let's rest. Can't rest here. Too many enemies. There we go. Alright, well, we'll call it there for the evening. Thanks for checking out the stream, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. I'm not sure what else we're going to test, but we'll test something. Maybe we'll test some of the blobs up here in the Hell Sky. Now that we've got the rested bonus, what else do we need? We need nothing else in the world. This is all you could ever want. Alright, I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.